There's something that many people between the ages of 65 and 80 are still doing daily without realizing the damage it's causing. It's not just slowing down their health, it could silently shorten their life expectancy. Once you reach this stage, your body undergoes changes that make certain habits far more hazardous than they used to be. What worked in your 40s and 50s may now put you at risk of serious health issues, and most people don't even realize it until it's too late. That's why in this video, we'll cover 5 crucial things you need to stop doing immediately. If you're between 65 and 80, this is your last chance to make these changes before they start taking a significant toll on your health, energy, and longevity. Stay tuned until the end, because the final one is often overlooked, but could be one of the biggest mistakes you're making right now. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend subscribing and turning on the bell notification to avoid missing any videos. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with a positive rating. If you didn't like it, kindly type 0 in the comments to let me know so I can improve my content for you. Now, let's delve into the first mistake: sitting for extended periods without movement. One of the most detrimental things you can do for your body after the age of 60 is excessive sitting. You might think, I go for a walk every day, so I'm staying active, but here's the catch. Even if you exercise while sitting for hours, it can still increase your risk of heart disease, muscle loss, and poor circulation. Studies have shown that prolonged sitting can slow down your metabolism, weaken the legs and core, and put excessive strain on your joints. This can lead to reduced mobility, chronic pain, and an increased risk of falls. Consider this: if you've ever stood up after sitting for a while and felt stiffness in your knees or tightness in your back, that's your body's way of telling you it needs more movement. Sitting for extended periods can lead to reduced blood flow, causing muscle and joint stiffness, increased risk of blood clots, weight gain, and even cognitive decline. This is precisely what happened to George, a 72-year-old individual who always believed that his daily walks were sufficient. However, over time, he noticed a decline in leg strength and worsening back pain. His doctor explained that it wasn't just about walking, it was about breaking up prolonged sitting periods. George started setting a timer to stand up and move every 30 to 45 minutes, engaging in simple stretches or light activities. Within weeks, he observed a reduction in stiffness, improved circulation, and even an increase in energy levels. Here's a simple test to assess your own needs. If you've been sitting for more than an hour at a time, try standing up right now and rolling your shoulders, stretching your legs, or taking a short walk. If you feel an immediate difference, it's a sign that your body requires more frequent movement throughout the day. The key isn't just about exercising, it's about maintaining consistent activity. If you've been sitting excessively, now is the time to make a change. Even small movements like standing up, stretching, walking around, or shifting positions can have a significant impact on your body's well-being and functionality. Another common mistake people make after 60 is neglecting protein intake, which can lead to muscle loss, reduced strength, and decreased energy levels. It's easy to assume that since you're eating enough food, you're adequately nourished. However, as you age, your body's ability to process protein becomes less efficient, meaning you require even more of it to maintain muscle mass. If you're not mindful of your protein intake, you may be unknowingly losing muscle without realizing it. Muscle loss, or sarcopenia, poses a significant threat to independence after the age of 60. It occurs gradually, often unnoticed until simple tasks like standing up from a chair, carrying groceries, or climbing stairs become more challenging. The real danger lies in the difficulty of rebuilding muscle mass once it's lost. Additionally, muscle weakness compromises balance, increasing the likelihood of falls and injuries. This is precisely what happened to Richard, a 68-year-old man. Despite maintaining a healthy diet, he gradually noticed a decline in leg strength, thinning of his arms, and reduced energy levels. His doctor diagnosed a protein deficiency, prompting Richard to increase his protein intake by incorporating lean meats, eggs, beans, nuts, and protein-rich dairy into his diet. Within weeks, he experienced a resurgence of strength, energy, and improved foot stability. To assess your current muscle strength, try standing up from a chair without using your hands. If this feels difficult, or if you feel unsteady, it may indicate muscle weakness and the need for more protein and strength training to prevent further loss. If you're still following the same diet as in your 40s or 50s, it's crucial to reconsider your nutritional approach. While increased protein is beneficial, it's essential for maintaining strength, mobility, and independence. If you've reached this point and found these insights valuable, please leave a comment on the second video below to acknowledge your presence. Now, let's delve into the third mistake: neglecting sleep and disrupting your body's repair process. Many people mistakenly believe that sleep deprivation is a natural part of aging, but this is a prevalent misconception. In reality, your body still requires quality sleep, not just for rest, but also for supporting memory, muscle recovery, heart health, and even your immune system. As people age, they often develop poor sleep habits that lead to chronic fatigue, increased inflammation, and even a higher risk of cognitive decline. If you frequently wake up in the middle of the night, struggle to fall back asleep, or feel groggy even after a full night's rest, your body may not be getting the deep restorative sleep it needs, and the consequences can be serious. Studies have shown that sleep deprivation weakens the immune system, increases the risk of heart disease, and can accelerate memory problems over time. Take Frank, for example. He always believed that sleeping fewer hours was a natural part of aging. However, over time, he began to notice more daytime fatigue, brain fog, and even changes in his blood pressure. His doctor explained that his body still required deep sleep to function properly, and that improving his nighttime habits was the key. So, Frank made a few simple changes, such as reducing late-night screen time, avoiding caffeine in the evening, and establishing a consistent bedtime routine. Within a few weeks, he noticed significant improvements in his energy levels, focus, and overall well-being. If you're not sure whether your sleep is truly refreshing, here's a simple test. Do you wake up feeling rested and alert, or do you feel sluggish and need extra time to get moving? If you consistently feel groggy in the mornings, it's likely that your sleep isn't providing you with the benefits you need. Now is the time to address this issue and improve the quality of your sleep. Quality sleep is not a luxury, it's a fundamental necessity for long-term health, cognitive function, and physical recovery. Another common mistake people make after 60 is assuming that walking alone is sufficient exercise. Walking is fantastic for your heart and mobility, but it falls short in maintaining strength, balance, and preventing falls. As we age, our muscles naturally weaken, our balance declines, and our risk of falling increases unless we actively address this issue. Surprisingly, falls are the leading cause of injuries among older adults. Contrary to popular belief, falls aren't primarily caused by weak legs, but rather by poor balance and muscle loss. By neglecting strength and stability exercises, we unknowingly increase our vulnerability to stumbles, trips, and serious injuries. This is precisely what happened to Edward, a 74-year-old who daily walked, believing it was sufficient. However, one fateful day, he misjudged a step, lost his balance and suffered a severe fall. Although he didn't sustain any physical damage, the experience left him shaken. His doctor explained that his declining balance was due to the lack of training for his stabilizing muscles. Consequently, Edward incorporated gentle strength exercises, core training, and balance drills into his routine. Within a few weeks, he noticed a significant improvement in his stability, confidence, and reduced fear of falling. Strength training doesn't necessarily involve lifting heavy weights at the gym. It can be as simple as using resistance bands, performing bodyweight squats, practicing standing on one foot, or even utilizing a chair for support during leg exercises. The key is to challenge your muscles and balance, ensuring your body remains strong, coordinated, and resilient. To test your balance right now, try this. Stand on your counter, lift one foot slightly off the ground, and attempt to hold your balance for at least 10 seconds. If you find it challenging, it's a clear indication that your balance needs attention. The sooner you begin, the better. Your muscles and balance serve as the foundation of your well-being, and neglecting them can lead to rapid mobility loss after the age of 60. If you've been relying solely on walking, it's crucial to prioritize strength and stability training to maintain your active, independent, and injury-free lifestyle. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please leave a comment on number 4 below to let me know you're here. Now, let's continue. Mistake number 5 is ignoring hydration and dehydrating your body. One of the most overlooked health risks after 60 is not drinking enough water. You might think, I don't feel thirsty often, so I must be fine. But here's the problem. Your body's thirst signals become weaker as you age, so you may already be dehydrated before you even feel thirsty. Chronic dehydration doesn't just make you feel tired. It can lead to joint pain, constipation, kidney problems, confusion, and even an increased risk of falls. Dehydration is sneaky. Most people assume that drinking something throughout the day is enough, but the truth is, by the time you feel thirsty, you're already behind on hydration. And the effects can be serious. When your body doesn't get enough water, your muscles weaken, your joints lose lubrication, and your brain function slows down, which can lead to dizziness, poor concentration, and an increased risk of injury. This is exactly what happened to someone like Walter, who was 76. He thought he was drinking enough because he had coffee in the morning and a little water with meals. But over time, he noticed more frequent headaches, muscle cramps, and episodes of dizziness when standing up. His doctor explained that coffee and tea act as diuretics, meaning they pull water from the body rather than replenishing it. So, Walter made a simple change. He started drinking a full glass of water first thing in the morning and sipping throughout the day. Within a few weeks, he felt more alert, had better digestion, and even noticed his joints weren't as stiff. To check if you're drinking enough, try pinching the skin on the back of your hand and holding it for a second. If it snaps back immediately, you're likely hydrated. If it takes a moment to settle, your body may need more water. The good news. This is one of the simplest things to fix. Keeping a glass of water nearby and taking small sips throughout the day can significantly enhance energy levels, aid digestion, improve joint health, and even enhance brain function. Don't wait until you're thirsty, as by then, your body is already struggling to maintain its functions. As we conclude this video, take a moment to reflect on these 5 common mistakes. If you've been making any of them, don't be discouraged. It's never too late to make positive changes. Whether it's breaking up prolonged periods of sitting, increasing your protein intake, improving your sleep quality, incorporating strength training into your routine, or staying hydrated, every small adjustment you make contributes to a healthier, stronger, and more independent future. The encouraging news is that your body is remarkably resilient. Even if you've been making these mistakes for years, you can begin reversing the damage today. The key lies in consistency. Small daily habits have a profound impact over time. Your health isn't solely about preventing illnesses. It's about maintaining strength, mobility, and an abundance of energy for as long as possible. So, which of these 5 areas do you need to focus on the most? Have you noticed any changes in your strength, energy levels, or overall well-being? We would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below, sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to incorporate it into your daily life. Your thoughts are invaluable to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments provides us with immense motivation and encouragement. If you found this video helpful and informative, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it. Your support is instrumental in helping us continue creating valuable content to inspire and educate you. Thank you for watching, and we eagerly anticipate seeing you in our next video.